Every time we buy milk or butter or cream, it actually pays someone to sexually violate a cow. So he's going to stick his fist into the cow now and he's going to pump semen into her. This is what we pay for every time we buy a dairy product. So we pay for a female cow to be violated like that, impregnated. Once she has a calf, that's going to happen to him. He's no good to the dairy industry because he can't produce milk if he's a boy. So he's going to be taken away from his mother and sent straight to the slaughterhouse, or be stuck in a veal crate for weeks on end to be turned into veal. And if her calf is a female, she's going to meet the same fate as her mother. So just being a sex slave to the industry, being impregnated over and over again throughout her whole life, having her baby stolen from her. And then what do you guys think happens to a mother cow once she no longer produces a profitable amount of milk? What would you think happens? Yeah, so they sent her straight off to the slaughterhouse. And it's the same as in the egg industry. So when we buy a box of eggs, that actually pays people to shred male chicks alive, because males can't lay eggs, and you might see that in a second actually, hatchery footage. So at hatcheries, males go along a conveyor belt and they just drop them into a shredding machine alive. And that's free range eggs and everything. There's no nice way of doing it. Don't listen to these cute little labels on the products like free range and organic and grass fed. That's all bullshit. It's trying to help you sleep better at night. These are dairy calves because they can't produce milk, so they're going to be stunned and then killed.
They're killed now?
Yeah, so that's to stun the calf, but many are fully conscious after they're stunned because they're stunned ineffectively, because slaughterhouses work very quickly. They just get all these animals in at once. They don't really have that much time to check on the animal's condition and stuff. They'll just jab something into their head, they're going to hang them upside down and stick a knife in their throat. That's dairy. So when we buy a dairy product, that's what we fund, because a lot of people say to us, you know, oh, I get vegetarianism, but why veganism? Because milk doesn't hurt the cow and blah, blah, blah. Every animal product that we buy hurts the animals involved in those industries. There's no nice way of doing it. Do you both think that animals should be our slaves here to serve us? No, absolutely. So both of you already agree with the principle of veganism. It's just now about aligning your actions with your words. Because every time you go into a shop and you buy an animal product, you're voting with your money for these things to happen. And it need not happen. Neither of you from today have to be the reason that another animal suffers. You can both be vegan. If I gave you a card with some stuff to look at to help you, would you look at it? Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. There's a cool speech on there at the top of the card, on the top left, that actually was the thing that turned me vegan all those years ago. So I was a meat eater for 23 years. So I saw that speech, the best speech you'll ever hear, on YouTube, and that changed me. If it can change me, it can change pretty much anyone. Because I used to kill animals myself. I used to go fishing, pull the fish out of the water with a hook and club them over their head.
Yeah, I've done that before.
You've done that, right?
Myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
And not anymore. If you make the switch, you might look back like I do now and think, shit, what was I doing? What was I thinking? I didn't need to do that. I could have ate something else, whatever it is.
Right, it's nice talking to you anyway.
Yeah, thanks so much, folks.